Good morning, everyone. I am Aditi Bhardwaj, and a lot has happened overnight. We have the two lists. These are the sets of data that has been received by the EC from the SBI. This data, in what I have in my hand, are the two lists that have been released by the EC. These lists, what they contain and what is all about the agenda. Why is there so much furore over the list that has been submitted by the EC? And these, on the first list, viewers, is who donated to which party, and the second list is which party got what amount of donation in the form of electoral bonds. Well, a lot more happened in recent, and also India has got two election commissioners, viewers. So poll related every update, every minute by minute detail is on Times Now. We have a lot lined up for you in this bulletin. Don't go anywhere. Also, we are keeping a close track. Will the poll schedule be announced today? India is holding their breath. We only want to know when is the election of 2024, the mega battle for which NDA versus the newly formed INDIA has been preparing for. We'll tell you more about these details. But before that, let's take a look at the headlines, viewers. Just a day before the deadline set by the Supreme Court to release the data, the Election Commission of India has published the electoral bond details on its official website. The data released by ECI does not mention the bond number, and therefore it cannot be ascertained as to who donated to which party. The opposition, in the meantime, has trained guns at Modi government, claiming quid pro quo, while the UP Congress has alleged Serum Institute of India donated rupees 50 crores to BJP in the form of electoral bonds. Taking Mission 400 Par to down south, Prime Minister is all set to kickstart his 5-day mega visit. The Prime Minister will campaign extensively in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And viewers, just as I promised, these are the two lists that we have. And what is it? Well, a day prior to the deadline set by the Supreme Court, the Election Commission of India has published the electoral bond details on its official website. Remember, SBI had shared the information with the ECI on March 12, and the Apex Court had given the poll panel time till March 15 to upload the data, which is today on its website. The Election Commission has published two lists on its website. These are the two lists. What does this contain? The first list is of companies who have purchased electoral bonds along with the data of purchase and the value of bonds purchased. The second list carries the names of political parties that encashed the electoral bonds along with the date when they were encashed and the value of bonds. Now, significantly, and the most important point is, the data does not mention the bond number, and therefore it cannot be ascertained to who donated to which party. I mean, you cannot connect the two lists. This is what even a lot in the opposition parties are questioning, as to if the two datas have been released by the EC. And these are the datas that have been, mentioned by the SBI. And if the people cannot connect the two datas, then what's the point? Well, let's talk about who are these top 10 donors which are mentioned in this list that I have in my hand. And let me show you on the big wall on who are these people who have donated from April 2019 to till Feb 15 of 2024. Which are these people? Well, these are the companies. Let's talk about the first company. This is the Future Company and Hotel Services PR. How much it donated is 1368, and these are the amount in crores, viewers. This is not just thousands or lakhs we are talking about over here. These are 13,000 crores. These are 13 crores, and these are the values that have shocked the nation. Then the second company, if we talk about, is the Mega Engineering and Infrastructure Limited. How much it donated? 900 crores. 900 crores donated by Mega. Then Quick Supply Chain Private Limited, 410 crores. Vedanta Limited, 400 crores. Halda Energy Limited, 377 crores. And this is not it. We have more such companies. Bharti Airtel Limited, 247 crores. SL Mining and Industries, 224 crores. Western UP Power Transmission Company, Jindal Steel, Caventer Food Park Infra Limited, 195 crores. These are all the donations that have been made by these companies to political parties. But the second list that has the mention of all the political parties does not have a bond number. And these are the beneficiaries, viewers. We have BJP. The highest amount of electoral bond data that has been uploaded shows that BJP has received the maximum number of electoral bonds. This has benefited BJP to the most. How much? 6,000 crores. Over 6,000 crores has been given to BJP. Then TMC, 1,000 crores over here. Then BRS, Congress, DMK, YSRCP, TDP, Shiv Sena. So all political parties have received donation in crores, the electoral bonds in crores. But now the only thing that lapses is how much which party has received from which company. Now this is the only thing and the only factor that has been left everyone startled as to which company. Future Gaming, if they donated, then which party received it? We cannot link the two. Now, Future Gaming and Hotel Services is in the spotlight not just because it is the top donor, but also because of the controversy surrounding it. The company is reportedly owned by Santiago Martin, who has been under the scanner of ED, CBI, Anti-Corruption Bureau of Kochi. ED has provisionally attached Martin's assets worth rupees 457 crores. In April 2022, the probe agency had said that Santiago Martin and his company had caused a loss to government of Sikkim of about rupees 910 crores. So the donations which stay in crores, the amount of loss which is also in crores, hence the politics around is also exploding. Politics erupted soon after the data was released by the EC. Opposition leaders rushing to gun for the BJP and claiming that this is quid pro quo. Now, Uddhav Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi took to social media platform X to suggest that the second highest donor, Mega Engineering and Infrastructure Limited, received contracts worth thousands of crores after just within months of making the donation of 900 crores in April 2019. Youth Congress President B.V. Srinivas also put out a series of posts on social media X citing examples of companies making the donation just weeks and months after being raided by the central probe agencies. UP Congress also made a sensational charge. Now, referring to a report in social media post, the party alleged that Serum Institute of India donated rupees 50 crores to the BJP in the form of electoral bonds. It went ahead to allege that in return, the Modi government gave the company the sole right to make vaccines in the country. Now, what will be the clarification from these companies, or in fact the BJP will be, is yet to be seen. But before that, viewers, another political development took place yesterday. Former President Ram Nath Kovind-led panel yesterday submitted an extensive report on One Nation, One Election to President Draupadi Murmu. The high-level committee recommended that the central government must develop a legally tenable mechanism to restore the cycle of simultaneous elections. The report recommends simultaneous elections to save the economy and society from disruptions caused by frequent elections. The report is an outcome of extensive consultations with stakeholders, experts, and research work of 191 days since its constitution in September last year. Now, this concept of one nation, one poll was previously in practice until 1967. So this is not a new concept, viewers. It was functioning till in 1967. The committee emphasized the need to restore the cycle of simultaneous elections, which was disrupted after the initial decades of India's independence. The panel noted that holding multiple elections every year places a significant burden on various stakeholders, including the government, businesses, workers, courts, political parties, candidates, and civil societies. But fear-mongering and politics over the issue has started, with opposition comparing the situation with an authoritarian regime like Russia, drawing a Putin analogy. Even Congress hit out at centre, alleged that had it not been for the constitution, the backward would have been treated like Nalika Kida. This is what they said, not me. Listen into the war of words that has been put up by the opposition.
405 चा नारा देऊन देशाची घटना बदलून हुकुमशाही आणण्याचा यांचा डाव आहे. वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन म्हणजे काय? अजून मुंबई महापालिकेच्या निवडणुका घेत नाहीयेत, अजून काश्मीरच्या निवडणुका घेत नाहीयेत. 5 वर्ष होऊन गेली काश्मीरला. वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन म्हणजे याच्या पुढे फक्त अध्यक्षांची निवडणूक होईल. जशी रशियामध्ये पुतिनची होते तशी हे पुतिन बाबा नवीन तिकडे बसतील आणि संपूर्ण विल्हेवाट लावून टाकतील, पोलिसांची वाट लावतील.
In our country, we used to have simultaneous polls right up to 1967. And the panel headed by our former president, Ramnath Kovind ji, has given this recommendation of one nation, one poll. This should be welcomed. Our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been speaking about it for quite some time. To have election mode occurring on repeated intervals breaks administrative work. The entire administrative machinery, political machinery, everyone gets busy with elections. Policies will now, if you have one nation, one poll, you will have policies implemented non-stop for a period of 5 years. A lot of money gets saved. This is something that should be welcomed. There is no scope of any politicization of this. The Law Commission also has indicated towards that direction.
However, this is just one step closer to one nation, one poll, as the panel has recommended the addition of a new chapter in the Constitution. A recommendation will now be discussed in the Parliament and then there will be a vote on it. Once there is a majority of votes over it, then one nation, one poll will become a reality. When will it happen? We'll keep a watch. But